Alrighty, welcome to another live stream. We are going to be playing some Civilization 6 today, as you can see from the title of the stream. I'm pretty excited about this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot of other games lately, trying to figure out what's my next Let's Play on the channel, and been trying out just a bunch of other 4X games, but you can't pass up the good old Civ 6. So I'm happy to be back here for the live stream for Civ 6 here. We're going to be playing as Japan. I thought about going with Herald again, although we did play Herald for the little test run. Not the test run, what am I saying? The, whatever it's called, the monthly challenge, whatever it was. We played Herald. Now, it was not on Deity difficulty. It wasn't a very hard run, but I kind of felt like not playing Herald again right away. We might circle back to Herald later to actually finish a Deity run with Herald at some point. But I felt like playing with Hojo today. He would be next alphabetically after Herald. And yeah, I don't think I've played as Japan. Have I ever played as Japan? I actually don't know if I've ever played as Japan. I mean, normally I would just go with the normal colors, but I feel like we got to go with the channel colors here. We got Hojo here. We're going to be playing on a large map, but we're only going to have 8 people. I kind of want a little bit extra space, because one of his things is to have lots of districts kind of spread around, and I just kind of want to make sure we have plenty of space to put our cities out, have districts down, things like that. But we will be playing on small continents to kind of keep that feel of a Japanese kind of island type of thing. So it might be a little bit of a weird setup here. We'll see. I don't know if I've ever actually played on small continents, come to think of it. Before I get into this, though, I do want to say thank you for everybody who is joining the live stream or the VOD after the fact. I appreciate both audiences. And again, as usual, if you do like these types of videos and want to see more of them, please like the video or the live stream. Consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the bell notification so you know when these go live, when I go live, all the things in between. And obviously consider commenting either on the VOD or wherever. But I also have a channel membership available. Please do not feel obligated. It obviously costs a little bit of money. But if you do join the channel membership, I also have a Discord channel set up now so that we can communicate more freely and be part of a bigger community. So all that said and done, let's get into this. Hojo here. He's one of the 2 Japanese leaders that we have available to us. So he's the one that's been around for a while. We can take a look at his stuff here in just a moment. But again, small continents, large maps, obviously Deity difficulty. Everything else, I believe, is pretty standard. And there is the game random seed and the map random seed if you want to play along for any reason. Let's get into this and we'll go over some of the bonuses that Hojo has. And the reason why I call this Hojo's flexibility. Because we don't know what victory type we're going to go for. Because he's just that flexible.
Beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age. To man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. The great wave of Buddhism follows you, Shikan of Japan, Hojo Tokimune. Your people truly understand what it is to practice balance, and even your finest samurai will be well learned and spiritually apt. Be strong. Embrace the divine wind, and you will reach enlightenment.
I mean, it does talk about your people truly understand what it is to practice balance, which again, balance is going to be kind of the key thing here for Hojo in a lot of ways. First up, he does have Divine Wind. I think most of Divine Wind is not worth anything, but there is a part of Divine Wind that's worth a lot. So the first part of Divine Wind, land combats, you receive +5 combat strength adjacent to the coast, and naval units receive +5 combat strength in shallow water tiles. I think that's just kind of that's a flavor bonus to me. It means nothing. There's so many ways for someone to defend against that. All right, cool. I'll just set all my cities not on the coast or away from the coast or whatever. Good luck having your combat strength help you at all. Or I'll just have all my naval ships in the ocean. Suddenly your combat strength is worth nothing to you. So I don't think this is really worth much, quite frankly. I mean, it's a nice to have when it occurs, but it's not anything you can build a strategy around, in my opinion. And then the last part of this, which I'm going to skip ahead to that, where units do not receive damage from hurricanes and civilizations that are at war with Japan receive 100% unit damage from hurricanes. Obviously, unless we could spawn hurricanes ourselves, that is also not a bonus at all. Like it's a flavor. It's completely flavor. The real thing here is that it builds encampment, holy site, and theater square districts in half the time. That is really nice. So obviously we're going to be able to speed up our building of all of those. I don't know if we'll build all of those in all the cities, but we'll definitely have at least some of those floating about and building them in half the time. means that we get their bonuses sooner, and also we can move on to other things sooner. So that's a really pretty big part of Divine Win. We also have the Meiji Restoration here. All districts receive an additional standard adjacency bonus for being adjacent to another district. That is where his balance really is going to come in, because we're going to have a lot of adjacency bonuses no matter what districts we put down. It really doesn't matter. Put any districts down we want to go for science victory or culture victory. It doesn't really matter. Whatever we do, we'll have extra bonuses for that, and that's a really cool part of his flexibility. He does have the Samurai, which does not suffer combat penalties when damaged. Very strong unit. Combat penalties are actually pretty substantial, honestly. If you really get into some lengthy battles, you'll notice that combat penalties actually do add up. So the fact that he can just be full strength the entire time is pretty awesome. So these Samurai, I've used these. I guess I have played as Japan before, because I have used the Samurai before. Those are pretty strong. And then finally, we got the Electronics Factory, which replaces the... is it just placed with normal factory? I don't remember. Doesn't say here. But it does give us +4 culture in the city after researching electricity. So that is a good way to get us some extra culture as well. Here we are. Oh my goodness, what a terrible start. What a garbage start. I mean, you guys know me. I usually just play the start and deal with it. I usually accept my fate and figure out, I consider it an extra challenge. Whatever the start is, however bad the start is, I always just consider that an extra challenge to add on, because obviously Deity is already kind of easy. So if we challenge ourselves by having bad starts unintentionally, then that adds to things. I do definitely think we, even though it's not a Plains Hill style, I don't really want to use up our forest style. So I think we move over and settle on this, or we settle on the gypsum and just get the luxury bonus right away. Or we could just settle down here, honestly, on the tundra, use up a tile that's not going to be worth much. But we're going to be putting down lots of districts. So these tundra tiles aren't really that scary from that context, because we'll just have districts down anyway. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I'm going to settle on the grassland hills. Yeah, I think there's some reasons why that could be useful. Although if we settle down here, we got fish. Actually, if we settle in place, we actually got access to all of these bonus resources, which is unexpected. We lose both fish if we move over. Still, I think I'm going to move over. I could see an argument for staying in place. I could see an argument for moving down. I could see a bunch of arguments. When you have that many arguments for where you could go, that means none of them are wrong answers at the end of the day. Oh, we're actually literally on a little tiny island. Well, it's very fitting for Japan. It may not be very great for us in the context of what we need to do with all of our kind of stretching out, spreading out, and putting districts down. But it's going to be very, very fitting for Japan to be very island bound here. I mean, I think we actually kind of have to go very soon into sailing. We've got to find more land to be able to... Normally, I'd go for a scout early game. But I suspect we're about to find the end of this little tiny island, which tells me that we're going to need to get off of this island as quickly as possible. So instead of a scout... I mean, a builder doesn't feel super useful because we don't have anything really much to improve. Could go for a monument, get some early culture rolling in. I don't think we'd have to worry about defensive units just yet. So I think we just go ahead and go for the monument. We'll have sailing here in a moment, and I think that's going to be fine. We are working the wood tile, and I'm okay with that. Wow, this is it's an interesting start. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. My suspicion is, since we're on the southern coast here, obviously because we got the tundra, we got the ice flows. All right, I guess what are these called? Just ice. My suspicion is that there are going to be some continents just a little bit more middle of the map, because we are going to have some small continents, right? This is definitely an island, right? This is definitely an island. We have small continents, some medium-sized land masses somewhere on this map. My suspicion that they're going to be a little bit more equatorial. So that's probably where the direction we're going to want to send our exploration units. Although this does have a little more space over here, potentially. This actually feels a lot like that Norwegian start we had in that challenge. Oh, it's actually a little bit bigger than I thought. Although we are seeing some cliffs over here. Maybe enough room for another city here, but I don't think it's much. We might have to worry a little bit about barbarians, just because they technically can spawn in some of these spots. And they love spawning in the frozen wastelands. I'm going to go north because We know there's basically nothing south. This could actually still be this could be a land bridge. It is definitely a land bridge. Wow. Okay. Okay. I stand a little corrected, although it's still a little awkward. Still definitely a little awkward. Could definitely have a canal city over here. Goes through here, which might be the only way to get around this, to be honest. So that does feel like, even if it's not a great city, strategically could be a useful city. All right, I want to kind of wait for a minute. Let's Geneva get out of the way here. I want to squeeze past you if you will let me. Will you let me?
It is not that life assured.
Let's get past you here. All right, so we did finish the monument at the same time as we finished sailing, which is very convenient. What was our luxury resource? We have gypsum, so we need mining for that. All right, we'll go ahead and go to the mining. Be able to hook that up here in a moment. Let's just chill for a moment. I'm assuming he's going to move there and just block us off. If he does, I might just ignore getting past Geneva for right now. It does look like we could have gotten a scout to squeeze through some of these spots, but I think we're going to go straight into a galley. I think that's going to be the best use of our... what would normally be a scouting slot.
That is best.
All right, we're going to go plug in... I mean, we'll plug in the Barbarian boost, and we'll plug in the Faith and Gold. All right, so this is definitely a much bigger landmass than I had originally expected. Although based on where it's kind of positioned for us and the fact that Geneva's kind of in that chokehold, will almost make it feel like an island. Because we'll have to go all the way around to get past them. I mean, I suspect we're going to find a second continent as soon as we get our ship out. We'll go with that. All right, I need to start moving you back home, I guess. I don't really want to get too far away from our home. I just wanted to see if there's how much more this was, and it looks like it's a lot more than I expected. So we will just hold off, let our ship do that exploration later. We'll come down here. We will still explore down here, I think, just so we know when barbarians are popping up. Speaking of barbarians, there is definitely some down there. So now we know. All right. I mean, I usually go for archers pretty early on just to protect us from barbarians. So we'll still do that. Three turns, 2 turns. About another turn on foreign exchange. Or not foreign exchange, foreign trade, I should say. We'll go ahead and switch over to craftsmanship. All right, so we did get our first ship out. And, I mean, I'm going to go here. Because I was going to say, I think we can find us a place to get to another landmass very, very quickly. I could go builder. I could go settler. Let's go builder first. Until we find a really good spot, I guess. Oh, hello, Korea. You're a little closer than I would like you to be, because I would love to settle on this, but you are literally where I would like to settle if that's where your builder's at right now. So that's unfortunate. Wow, this is it's a really garbage start, guys. Do we even see hints of another continent yet? Apparently this is Europe, guys. In case you didn't know. You do not, but I imagine somewhere up here. Oh, wow, she's... Why is she... Oh, she's exploring with her builder? Is that what she's doing? That's... I mean, it works, I suppose, to some degree. Definitely some nice land here if we can get there. I'd love to find another continent, though, which it does not look like we're going to find. We will improve 3 tiles here in a moment, so I guess we will finish up the continent one. Since that is the one we have the least control over. Unless, of course, we're seeing one already. We are not. Wow, I kind of expected that we would find one relatively quickly. It's alright. We'll improve a couple tiles. Move on. No worries. Yeah, we're going to go right into a settler, I think. That might be dangerous. We might lose that warrior if he feels bold. I mean, I think we hook up the quarry and we hook up the fishing boats. He did feel bold. I figured he would. It's alright. We're definitely not finding another continent right away. Alright, let me just put you on auto-explore at this point. Let you just kind of do your thing.
That's the positive aspect of trip.
Go hook that up, and at least we got some luxuries. Let's grab... We're not masonry boosted, we might as well.
Without craftsmanship.
I don't think we want to put anything else in at the moment, so we'll stick with what we got. We have enough to buy a unit to help escort our person. We do. Nah, it's just going to get the warrior. Just be able to escort our settler here in a moment. Although we're going to go across the water first, to be fair. Actually, what we need... Ignore that. We actually need... Oh, we can't. We're going to have to build a city here. Never mind. Which is fine. We'll build another city here. I was hoping we could get across there, but I forgot we don't have the embarkation yet. Just our builders can embark. I mean, probably just over here, next to the deer, the amber, more gypsum, fish, things like that. Something of that nature would be probably okay. I mean, this entire spot down here is wasted land, so we're not going to go down there, but we'll at least put another city here. It's not great. Not a great start, like we said, but it is definitely an added challenge. I mean, I could do the canal city like I mentioned. We can also just put a canal down later. I mean, I don't normally put canals down, but it'd be kind of cool to be able to have one finally. have a reason to have one finally. Kind of prefer the coastal start here. As opposed to the one right here. Because that does pull in one of the crabs at least. Yeah, I think we're going to go there. I think I like that spot a little bit better. I don't know if there's much point in getting another settler right away. Get us a slinger to go down and help blow that thing up with the warrior. That's probably a good move. Oh, we're going to die. Of course, there's a guy there. Or not. You're going to run away. You're going to attack other things. All right, well, that's very helpful of you. Why, thank you. Appreciate you doing something weird. We only need one more thing to get a promotion. Still, I don't want to lose you. I'm just going to bring you back home if we can. Alright, Slinger, come down here. We're going to use you to hopefully kill a unit here in a moment. Settler, go there. Guess guard him for a moment. I don't think the scout will take the settler, but you never know. Let's go into the trader. Although we may want to get us another galley very, very soon. I mean, we get some faith from all this tundra. Whatever that's worth. We are going to have a few fishing boats, not a lot. Do you have some quarries coming from the gyps? Oh no, that's gypsum's a mine, isn't it? Is it? No, it's a quarry. There's a quarry. So that would be some faith. That'd be 2, 4, 6. Is this a mine or quarry? I don't remember. I think amber's mine. So that would be 6 faith right there. Free builder. Also just double down on the fact that we get really fast districts and just be able to pop those out very, very quickly no matter where we're at. Kind of like that. I like the idea of just doubling down on some bonuses that we already have, making things even faster. Just feels like it fits us. Obviously, building a galley could be dangerous because we don't know how much... I mean, it's probably okay, but we don't know how much space we have over here until we get the canal down later. I think I'm going to go for the monument here. Oh, you got a promotion. Oh, somebody attacked us, I guess. All right, we'll take it. We'll take Ambalon, I think. Just be able to defend ourselves a little bit better. At least that means you don't have to come home yet. I mean, if that scout's going to hang out there, we'll bring the slinger over there to kill you there. We're going to be doing some eruptions a lot, I assume. No, on a scout unit, or a slinger unit too. It's unfortunate.
When wasteful war shall...
I guess we'll blow you up. Let's put you in the city, get you healed back up. Hopefully we can kill the scout here in a moment. We got our first district down. Go for that. Alright, trade routes. I mean, I think a trade out to Geneva does make a lot of sense here. Gets us gold and a little bit of science. I'm actually going to fortify you because just in case somebody sneaks up there, he'll probably kill themselves against us anyway. Can you kill this guy right away? You hopefully can. You cannot. Of course not. I think we're going to ride into another galley. Oh, I forgot to swap off early empire. We will have a 6 pop at some point.
I shot an arrow into
Alright, at least we got the boost for archery. Helps a little bit. It's a pretty big landmass up here. I guess we're part of that landmass, actually. Even though it didn't look like it at first. We're on a very strange part of that landmass. I mean, if the dice had rolled slightly further north, it would have probably put us on this coast instead. But, yeah. There's a reasonably good chance that we might be re-rolling here. So if we can't get a city out of here, then we're going to be in trouble. We've got to get onto this coast somewhere, I think. And we're going to be building some special districts, but I don't think quite as many as the free inquiry is going to give us right now. This landmass keeps going. I was not expecting this at all. Okay.
Writing is easy.
We really need to work our way up to shipbuilding. We've got to get across that water. Honestly, I think we just start on it right now. We've got to get it going. We'll get us our second galley now, which will give us our boost. I mean, it's still going to be a long tech, but the sooner we start on it, the better. I'm going to back you up one. Take your promotion. We definitely will be able to clear this out with the archer now. All right. We want to get a campus down, right? Yeah, I think a trio of districts down here, things like that would be useful. Gypsum's actually in an awkward spot because it means that trying to continue adjacencies of districts between Tokyo and Kyoto will be a little bit awkward. I mean, I guess we could continue some adjacency around the northern side. Unfortunately, some of these tiles are actually really good. I'm going to plan like a trio of districts down here, maybe. And we'll just have to figure out Tokyo on its own. I mean, we could always put a district on top of the gypsum. I don't think that's anything that's going to stop that. We do have the reef here. Once we put more districts here, this will actually be a bigger bonus. Not a lot of land. All right, you're going to go this way. See what this is. Haven't found a natural wonder yet, have we? All right, we'll swap off state workforce. We will definitely be getting specialty district here in a bit. We can work on a little bit of military tradition because we will be clearing a barbarian outpost here in a moment as well. Our first goodie hut. Wow, this has been a weird start. If by some miracle we pull ourselves out of this start, this will be kind of crazy. I have no idea how we're going to do this, just from what I'm looking at right now. Hey, free boost to irrigation. Guess we'll take it. Might be a landmass here, it looks like, right? If that one's free, that could be an option as well. Get through there, right? I think we could have come through here as well. So we'll go this way. Oh, no. Gotta go around. Looked at it wrong. But I think we can squeeze through there and see what's on this side of things.
I don't underrate the value of military knowledge. But if men make war in a strong economy begins with a...
Alright, so we're up to... Oh, we got our district. That's what it was. I was like, we're not up to 6 pop yet. We'll get there in a moment. How long until we get there? 23 turns. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and grab this anyway then. Don't want to delay early in part any longer. What do we want? I guess a granary. We got to keep growing. Same for you, actually. Archer, go to... Okay, we'll go there. We'll get you over there eventually. I guess come over here and get healed back up, and then we will send you back out on your merry way. Governors. Oof. I mean, being able to protect our districts here in Kyoto with Liang, probably not a bad idea. From the volcano? Yeah, we're probably going to go that route.
Look back over the past with its changing empire.
I mean, I still like the unit combat against barbarians. We do have 2 cities and we already got a Pantheon. I should have actually swapped this sooner. Kind of forgot about that. Yeah, I think we want to go down. It's actually doubling up, or not doubling up. This is actually quadrupling up almost on our... We got the Japan bonus. We got the extra bonus, at least for like culture sites and things like that. But theater squares, I mean. So he's got a lot of bonuses to build over, building speed on a few districts for sure. All right, you're gonna go to Kyoto. Okay. That landmass I saw, it wasn't very big. I mean, technically I could put a city there. But for Japan, where you want lots of districts, probably not a great idea. I'll just auto-explore you for now. I think there are more down here, isn't there? Yeah, there's some more here. A little bit more there. Okay, okay. Potentially. Alright, we definitely want to get us another settler here in a moment. I mean, this one we could make work. It's still not great. Since we're about to be able to go over the water, we might want to be pumping out a bunch of settlers here. I mean, we can also put a city here and put districts on these islands, but again, they don't get the adjacency, so that's part of the negative there that's going to hurt us in regards to playing with Japan here. This is very awkward. I mean, part of me likes the challenge, I'm not going to lie. So, that's the big reason why I haven't re-rolled. Because the challenge is appealing to me. I mean, we're going to have districts, so I feel like classical probably could be useful for us. I definitely want to get a couple settlers out, I think, pretty quickly. We'll grab this. We got a few people we can get some bonuses from there. And then... do we keep the barbarian boost for a little bit longer? I'll just take a little bit of gold for a little bit. At least it gets us an envoy. So we'll drop back, pick that up. I'm just going to bring you back, get you healed up here in a moment, for a moment. Same thing for you. I just don't want to lose our two little ships that are running around doing what they're doing.
Mysticism is the mistake of an...
Let's go ahead and get our archer to go across and see what's over here. Probably the same thing with the warrior, actually. Let's get you over there. Honestly, I really want to get a bunch of settlers out real quick in a hurry. Try to stake as much land as we can because we have very slim pickings. So I think we're going to do that while we've got the thing plugged in. I've already got an envoy to everybody. Never mind. Well, then an envoy right now does not help us, so we'll hold on to that.
I'm also interested in...
Oh, I was going to say, do we have any iron? I don't see any here, but I do see some right there. So that definitely makes that a pretty decent spot for us. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get you back. Really need you to come back over here and protect our crossing here. In fact, we're actually going to just probably bring you around this way instead of stopping you there. All right, settler. We need to get you across the water. Put you right next to the volcano. It'll give us a little bit of a boost. Being next to the volcano gets us the iron. Just gets a foothold here. It's got a river. It's not a very long river. We can see the beginning of it there. But it's a start. I'll just put you there. That's away from the river. Would allow for an aqueduct at some point. Let's get you here, and then we'll figure out what it looks like here in a moment. I think I've got to get another settler out. We've got to pick the lands that we can as quickly as possible here.
Thousands have lived without...
Not sure if I was expecting this little inlet here. There's a Plains Hills tile there. But settling here means we can put a aqueduct there. It's still such a it's not a very good place for districts and things, but we can make it work. Potentially campus here with a holy site maybe, or campus here, holy site, something like that. I think we settle where the archer's at. Just based on what I'm seeing right now. We've still not found a natural wonder. I mean, there's got to be one somewhere nearby-ish, you would think. I like that the settler has more vision than the archer here. And I'm still okay with this. I think we can still put a city up here, potentially, and then put some over here. Obviously, we're going to have some loyalty issues initially, but those will go away once we start kind of getting some cities down. Oh, you got a swordman. Because of course you do. All right, I'm going to pause you probably kind of maybe up here on this side of things. Just going to help protect this the waterway a little bit. You are going to go right into, honestly, probably right into the granary or the monument. Granary probably is going to be needed very soon. I mean, we're going to have some grievance against her no matter what we do. We'll have more grievances if we lie to her, but we're going to lie to her. I'm just a liar. What can I say? All right, run away. I can't, I mean, how can you claim this entire island, my dear? That's just rude. That's just rude. Of course, you've got swordmen already. Our first hurricane! Yay! That's good for us. Sort of. I don't know if it's necessarily good for us. It's just not bad for us. I mean, settling kind of over here. Staking some claim over here would be good. And that looks halfway decent. Also settle somewhere over here, like I said before. I don't think settling any more on the tundras is necessarily the right move right at this point. Let's get you out to group up with the galley. We got 2 more settlers we can put up here, and we can still put one over here on this island, and I think I still want that. So I'm going to go crazy with the settlers some more. I still feel like if we don't stick our claims now, we're going to lose every single opportunity to get what we need. I mean, the good news is that we can take things from people in time, because we will have some pretty strong units along all these coastal lines. Well, one of the city-states went bye-bye. We can become Susan with Auckland, I guess, which would give us a little bit of production, so I guess we'll do that. I have a feeling she's going to be very aggro very soon.
Will at least help you admit.
So we're going to have to be very careful with her. That skirmisher is actually quite dangerous. Probably more dangerous than the warrior. I don't have anybody to help cover you. Let's spy another archer. Get you over there. Let you land first. I hope that's going to be good enough. If we could land and build in one turn, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not going to be a thing as far as I know. Swordman over there is going to be problematic as well. So what is that, swordman? Oh, okay. This is getting awkward very fast. Could pivot, move down here first. I really want this spot, though. Enchanted eruption.
I don't believe in astrology.
All right. We haven't mined a resource yet. Hopefully we will at some point in the near future. Granada is more gold. I think the science, 10% extra science is going to be better for us right now. All right, you're going to go there. You will land here. Hopefully all will be safe. Let's try to get rid of you, I guess. Okay. Of course you had to land there. Or stop there, my friend. Wait, you can attack here? Oh, you can't. I was going to say, I was like, I'm confused. No, I'm hoping he moves away. Did move away. Now we do have the swordmen. We can take one hit from the swordmen though. Right? We should be able to at least. So we're going to land you now. You're going to take a shot against this guy. Hopefully weaken him enough that he can't do anything against us here. You're actually going to advance and hope that he just attacks us instead. And we'll see what that does for us. I'm going to sneak up through here and see what's in this little inlet. Alright, I knew we'd take a lot of damage there. We got a little bit lower than I expected, I'll be honest. But it is okay. Put the city down. And deal with this mess here. Warrior just needs to kind of get healed up at this point. Alright, settler here. You're going to go up to here and probably connect with the warrior. And then settle somewhere over here. I think we keep going free inquiry. Maybe. I don't think either way we're going to get a lot of error score right now. I'm going to go monumentality. We're going to trust that we're going to be starting against some districts down here in a moment. I need to swap off of you. We'll get a little bit into iron mine. We can put an iron mine down here in a moment. In fact, do we have enough for a builder? 215. I don't think we're going to get a wonder early on, so we'll just finish that one off. Okay, with that, that gets us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities for the moment. It's probably good enough for the moment, and let's go ahead and get us a builder. We're going to trust that this is going to resolve. Okay. But, again, with her being aggro, we probably do want the walls relatively soon. Yeah, I'm going to start the walls. I just think she's going to come for us here in a very quick moment. Alright, so we did lose the archer. He kind of sacrificed himself for a good cause, though. Not ideal, obviously. I was like, what's going on? Why is it not telling me anything? Duplicates of, I don't know, what do we have? Gypsum? Sure. And then we'll say ranged gets combat strength. I don't care enough to put any more points into that. Alright, so it's melee. And it's amber. Gets no amenities. Oh, great, because we have amenities. I have amber over here. I hate you people. Alright, let's get rid of the swordmen. That's the most dangerous thing here. The skirmishers are really kind of a non-issue. I mean, they'll kill units, but they won't really... I don't think they usually attack cities. Alright, so we broke our provinces. We got a bunch of grievances. That's okay. She's going to denounce us in a moment anyway. No matter what we did, she was going to hate us. That's inevitable. We kind of knew that. Guess we'll get off Diplomatic League. We'll just take the influence points. We don't need the settler anymore. We'll probably get us a couple builders out. We might need the loyalty here in a moment, but for now I'm going to hold off. I think I'm okay with the rest of this. Go for recorded history. We'll get a second campus down soon. I mean, definitely something I want. Let me bring you back home. Help get this settler over here to this island to the west, I think. I'm going to have you pump out another archer. I think we're going to get up here. We have enough for the builder. I actually had enough for the builder before this. Go ahead and buy the builder, get the iron hooked up. I'm going to have you do walls as well. I don't normally like doing a lot of walls necessarily, but in this particular context of where we're at, I think it's critical. I'll just move you out to the edge here. He'll come around. Help you in a moment. All in good time. We're losing some loyalty here. Not much. I think we'll be fine. Once we get a little bit of population in a couple of these cities, they'll be okay. I mean, we want to settle somewhere over here. Again, we're just going to kind of get you close to the city here. Hopefully let the warrior escort you out. We're going to have some loyalty issues over here, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't mean to move you there. No, go back. Sigh. Alright, that's fine. That was not how that was supposed to work out. I hit the wrong unit. Alright, that works. Let's get... Of course you're going to come attack me because you want things. You're just annoying and mean. Skirmishers are annoying. Barbarians are always the bane of my existence, as you guys know. They're worse than the AI civilizations by far, because they know how to just put just the right amount of pressure and annoyance on you. I want to say that if we attack you here, you actually kill us on our turn. But I need to kind of stand in this gap until this guy can land, and I can't do anything with the settler now, because the warrior has taken too much damage to protect you. Go away. Just go away. Thank you. Thank you for going away. Right, now let's build this. I should have built that a turn earlier.
Everything has its...
Bit annoying. In a bit, you can become a swordman, which will make a massive difference here. For now, you're going to go there. You're going to go there. And hopefully we can figure out a way to get you where we need you to be. Let's get you across the water. Help deal with that mess. You're going to come over here. You can kind of go join him. Builder here. Well, I was going to hook up the amber, but what's the point now? Guess we'll hook up the gypsum. Be able to trade that. Let's get us our third archer. We would have had 3 already, but obviously we lost one. Let's get us our third archer because we're going to need it to defend. And yeah. I'd like to get your campus down. Honestly, I just feel like districts here are just going to be better than the gypsum. I mean, we can get... we can't build it at all, can we? Yeah, because we can't build a district there at all. We can build cities on things like that. We can't build districts on them. Which is unfortunate. I mean, I guess a trio of districts here is about as good as we're going to get. And in that context, it doesn't really matter where we put the campus. This is a little bit better of a move because you'll still be a little bit strong. Settler, unfortunately, is still stuck. Guess we'll hook up the quarries, or maybe we might even burn one of the quarries. I don't know if we need them both. I'm going to move this archer over. I'm going to have this archer kind of be near here. I'm going to leave the city a little bit less defended. I think it's less likely they come through here. That's not impossible, but they're probably going to come through the land side of things. All right, settler, you're going to just go settle over here somewhere. I mean, we could settle here and just have this entire thing be districts, which would be interesting, or like a lot of it be districts. Hadn't thought about that. Oh, you wouldn't be able to reach that, so never mind. No, honestly, just sit on here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It gets everything except that one tile. So settling like right there or on the edge here next to the 2 pearls. Yeah, I think we settled there. Only -7 here, and I think we will just settle right there. I want to minimize the amount of loyalty issues we have early on here. Just get a city down. All right, since we can do nothing else with this, we will improve this. So you do want my gypsum, and you want my iron, and you want give me open borders. I'm going to say no. We're going to see if we can get a better deal here in a moment. We will have to move Liang over. Do I want to burn one of these? And if so, which one? Probably the one to the east, because we can probably put a bunch of districts in here to share with Shizuoka. Shizuoka. And that'll be fine, I think. So let's burn this one. I'm anticipating she's coming for us, so I'm going to kind of line you guys up here a bit. Kind of be up in this area. It's not the most amazing spot, but I think it's going to have to work, and we will move you over to protect us. Said it was going to be -7. Apparently it doesn't know what it's talking about when it told me that before. It was a little awkward, but whatever. We'll start with the walls here as well. You are going to, let's see, can you land yet? You cannot. So you're just going to go there. But you can go ahead and kill this guy off. And we'll be fine. Oh, I was going to check trade route stuff. Yeah, I mean, we'll take whatever gold you give us. Oh, wow, that's a lot of luxuries. We'll take them all. All right, I'd like to get rid of this steer because we're gonna be putting districts here, I think. Could be useful early on to keep it, but I think long term. Now I actually will not be settling anywhere else, I don't think, over here. I think we will take this Diplo favor. It might not make enough of a dent, but I don't think we're going to be settling much else right this second. Maybe later, if there's still space over here. But for right now, we're not. And I actually don't know, what is the distance for that? Thankfully, she's down to 42 grievances against us, which is fine. Where is our... What was it? Promises? Where is it? I don't ignore signs. I got campuses coming down. Or grievances? Promise broken. I haven't broken 2 promises. Oh, 2 different cities. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Where's the promise we just did? I am blind, apparently. Very blind. Because I thought it used to tell you how close you could be. And I am just not seeing it. So, oh well, not worth looking. Assuming you won't take a delegation. Yeah, okay. Figured. All right, archer's done here. That'll give us our third archer, which is... Oh, I didn't get my 2C resources improved, but that's all right. We will swap off recorded history, though. We will definitely be getting a second campus momentarily. Guess we'll work on theology, of all things. I mean, there's no reason to stop now on celestial navigation. Let's just go ahead and get a library down. All right, walls are down. Feeling happy about that. Let's get some border growth going. You are also going to come across the land. I think our capital and stuff are going to be fairly protected. So we're going to bring all of our units over here. I mean, yes, I would love a mine. I mean, I guess a mine here will at least get us the resource boost. I'll also go ahead and grab us the fishes. I was not clicking there. I was moving the map. Go back. The hair trigger on the unit movement is a little bit awkward sometimes.
Set your course by the...
Oh, she's got a lot of units. I mean, I think we could still... I mean, most of them are warriors, right? 3 archers that we're going to have over here in a moment can probably face off against a bunch of warriors. Okay. More than likely, she goes after Osaka first, so we're going to bring this archer this away. All right, we already got the boost for engineering. There are a few places we kind of want some aqueducts. This will be a Plains Hills tile, so that's one benefit of also settling there that I hadn't thought about. She's currently at war with Auckland, which is not great, because I actually like Auckland a lot. Auckland is very good for us. You move over there. Now you can kind of come through there, and we'll put the other archer behind it. We'll just have a line of 3 archers here. We'll have the warrior. We'll get some walls. Should be able to protect ourselves from her. All right, you are also going to be kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, but I think we're going to start with the harbor. What? A +6 harbor? Yeah, I think that feels great. That is crazy. That's even before it gets another district here. I don't know if I've ever seen a +6 harbor before without other bonuses occurring. If we get this guy turned into a swordman, I will feel actually very safe here. Which we will in a couple turns. So yeah, I think we're going to be okay. Actually, I'm going to move you out of the city in a moment. And we'll put one of the archers in here, obviously. Alright, finally got our walls up. Good stuff. I mean, I definitely want to get harbors here. +3 harbors, actually. That's respectable. That's kind of expectation. That's pretty good. +6 is crazy. Why can't you swap? Fine, just go there. Oh, you don't have any movement yet. I thought you had already gotten your movement out of the way. All right. Do we need to protect our lands that much right now? I think we can go... And we've already got one guy out exploring, right? So it's not like we need a lot, but we can go ahead and have you explore a little bit over here. As soon as the promise goes away, I do want to settle again, probably. If there's still space, but... I'm okay with making the promise for right now because I'm not in a hurry to do it.
History is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon.
A little bit of science from that. We do need more builders. Kind of want to leave that in place. I don't know if we need Praetorium. No, we're good on loyalty. Barely, but we are. I think we plan a round of builders here in a moment. And then we might eventually swap to natural philosophy. I mean, speaking of builders, I think we just go ahead and go through. Let basically every city build a builder. You're actually just going to stay there, I think. You're the frontmost unit. You're the most promoted, the most valuable, probably. We're going to put you in the forest. Probably fortify you there. I mean, he could try and circumnavigate around us, circle around us, but he would be going through this choke point. So I'm not super worried about these. There's a lot of cliffs here, right? Is that cliffs? Yeah, so cliff. What about that? No, that's the one spot. A lot of this is very protected, and then we got a spot there and then a couple spots over here. So not super easy for him to get to us, or her to get to us from there, but obviously not impossible. We're just going to hold on to our envoy. I still want to get you up to reinforced materials at some point. Maybe not super critical right this second. Probably put something else here, and then we can move her back to the capital where we want the reinforced materials. So what would we like there? I don't know. I don't think we're going to do a lot of chopping or anything, so Magnus doesn't feel super valuable. Could put Reyna. There's probably some trade routes going through here. And go back to Kyoto for now. All right, envoys, we did find somebody new. Yay, Taruga. That's a good bonus, too. Actually, these two combined are really good bonuses. That's a lot of science. We definitely don't want Korea to have both those bonuses. She's going to be super strong on the science side of things. And that'll make it even worse. I just realized if she goes to war against us right now, Geneva will smush us. Because they've got some man-at-arms units. So yet again, it's not the AI themselves that's my problem. It is their the other little minor bits and bobs that are going to be problematic. All right, I think we need to get you to a swordman ASAP. Even though a swordman is still miles behind a man-at-arms. How are you already at man-at-arms? Really? I mean, we're more than half for military strength, and that's usually my comfort spot for at a Deity game. As long as you're half your opponent's military strength, you're going to be fine, usually. But half the military strength is not counting Geneva, and Geneva is going to be adding 100 military strength by itself. At least. They probably have at least 3 units over here. It's probably 150 military strength, actually. Wow, we're stronger than Alexander. Where'd that come from? I'm actually shocked that she's playing as much of the religion game as she appears to be. Crossbowman would be a way for us to close the gap on even man-at-arms. So I think we will go for those right away. This may be all for nothing. Nothing may happen after all of this, but I would rather do all this and maybe encourage nothing to happen than, you know, lose some things that we have that we hold dear here. All right, we'll alert you. We're going to keep pushing on both of those. I still would love to know how much time I have left on the promise. I really remember it being in here, but I just don't see it now. Just don't see it. I am as blind as can be, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I could have sworn it was in here somewhere. Oh, well. We have no grievances with each other, so if we did break our promise, it would not be the end of the world at this moment. It doesn't even tell us how long here, does it? No. All right. No worries. Because there is still some land here. Hugging around Geneva. That could be useful for us. Please don't take Auckland. I like Auckland. Oh, I do need to trade with you though, my friend. Auckland's got some crossbowmen. Got a little bit of walls. I might be okay. Alright, Alexander, what you got for me, buddy? Nothing. You got some honey. Do I want to sell some iron now? And we don't have a use for iron right this second, and I'm definitely okay selling to him. I won't sell to her, though. Him is perfectly fine. He's weaker than us at the moment, and he's not close enough to be a bother. I would really like to get some more of this stuff around here.
Man suffers only.
Guess we're taking this. So builder's done. Would like to get your harbor out. 5? I mean, it is because of the adjacency that he's getting. That's right. I wasn't thinking about the fact that he's getting that adjacency from the city center. He's getting +2 from the city center. But still, even if you take away the +2 from the city center. Oh, he's getting double dipping. He's getting +2 from the city center and +1 gold from the adjacent district. Okay. That's what it is, but it's crazy. I did not think about harbors. I always think about, campuses and industrial zones and all that kind of stuff. I had not thought about harbors getting that much of a boost from Japan here. That is really good. Well, obviously, we want to stick that down there. We're just going to hold on to our envoy still. Really wish Auckland would survive, but not sure if it's going to happen.
People who cannot find time for recreation.
I still want a couple more builders. I just haven't got around to it yet in a couple of the other spots. So I think we leave everything alone. As soon as I get these things done, we're going to pop some builders in probably all 3 of those cities. Yes, I have tried the wheel on Farming Sim 22. But I'm not a fan of the wheel on Farming Sim 22, to be perfectly honest. Just doesn't feel good for me. I mean, when you're driving, sure, it's great. But when I have to actually do, commands of, raise and lower the equipment and do all that kind of stuff, it just feels very awkward to me. So if I was just driving around, yeah, the wheel's great. But for everything else in between, I do not like the wheel at all. And unfortunately, that's a lot of it. So therefore, I mean, literally, there's a wheel sitting right behind me. Set up, steering, foot pedals and everything. But it is just was not an enjoyable experience for me. I will use it for racing games though. Because racing games, you don't have to back up. You don't have to lower equipment. You don't have to raise equipment. You don't have to do the little arms and all that kind of stuff. Racing games, you're going forward. So I will definitely use the wheel for racing games, but I just will not use it for farming simulator. I mean, if I was Auckland, I would be able to survive this. I just don't know if Auckland will be able to survive this. I don't know what they're going to do here. They need to get rid of the melee units. The skirmishers, basically nothing if you can get rid of these 2 units. How's Twitch working? I mean, I've got, 50-something followers, so I guess that's cool. Although I think a lot of those are fake. I think I got a bunch of followers from some person at one point. I don't know why. Why do people find small channels and just drop a bunch of fake followers on them? I have no idea. But I think a bunch of them are fake. I think at least 15 to 20 of them are real, though, which is pretty cool. But overall, Twitch is probably not going great. I mean, there's no reason not to continue to stream there. But I'm obviously miles away from being able to monetize that. So it is not... There's nothing I can do about that at the moment. Whereas I can monetize on YouTube because I'm already set up for that. All right, oh no, I was going to do Harbor, but I think I said I want to do a bunch of builders real quick. Everywhere that we can. Take advantage of our little build boost. She put Soul down! I mean, that's actually a very forward settled city. That absolutely is intentional to block me off. She could have put Soul up here somewhere and I still would have had space down here. This feels very intentional to block me off. She's playing the game. No. We're not going to play nice, are we, Korea? Get that strong suspicion that we are going to be not playing nice with each other. Is there any tiles I want to buy up desperately? Not really. We need a lot of gold for crossbowmen. Should have the boost for mathematics soon. We just need one other type of district. Let's go and put a builder there. You got one charge left. I mean, yeah, a farm there, but at some point we're just going to replace it with a district. Probably over here somewhere. We'll probably keep the lumber mill alive, or actually the crabs will be fine too. Let's go hook up the crabs, and that'll work. Will we build an encampment? Probably not, but we might as well swap off of it for now. Harbor's done here. I mean, I could see a use for an aqueduct with a industrial zone there and some other things, adjacencies. I mean, it's going to use up some really good tiles, but I think that's just kind of how we're going to have to play it with Japan. We're going to use up good tiles as Japan. I do like the idea of the lighthouse, though, which will also get us some housing. And more trade routes. All right, you're going to go builder. Actually, you know what? I did say I was going to go builder everywhere. So let's do builder first. And I don't usually do the queues, but we'll do builder. In fact, we'll go ahead and just schedule you. Sorry, not you. You go builder. We're going to swap you guys around, maybe? No, Tokyo can stay with that. Actually, Tokyo doesn't need the builder. It's actually Nagano that probably would put the builder in. No, stop doing that. See, I'm not used to the queues. Go there. You put a builder out. That's what I want. And then Kyoto. After the builder, you can do the lighthouse. That's what I'm looking for. I should get used to the queues more. I know, but the reason I don't use the queues is I think it's a very good reason. At any point that I need to build, I want to evaluate the immediate situation and make a decision. Whereas if I make a queue, then I'm just going to forget about, I'm not going to come back to a city for 20 turns, and then the situation would have changed and I might have wanted to do something slightly different. That is my reason for not using queues. I need to get you a monument. Get some border growth here. Oh, hello, caravels. Well, let's try to bring you back home, please. I can survive. I can survive for a moment, although now she's got the Hawatches. And of course, her with Hawatches means that she's going to come for us at some point. I know. I mean, we'll say us. I'm not going to put... not sure if I'll put points to that or not. I do like the idea of bonus stuff for harbors. Get some lighthouses out. I might actually vote for that one. And you know what? I'll put whatever we got left there. You never know. All right, Gilgamesh and Harbor. Yay, we got one. All right, so you're still going there. I again, I want to preserve some of these tiles for other things, for like districts and stuff. And I could put farms down for the moment. Do we have lumber mills? We do, don't we? I assume we do. No, we don't. Right there. All right, we're not building a pasture, so we'll go through that. We'll get the lumber mill, and we'll figure that out. In that case, you can do something else, my friend. Honestly, I don't have to be in a hurry. We'll just chill for a minute. We don't really need... Maybe we don't need all these builders. Like I said, we're going to be doing a lot more districts than builders. Stuff. We'll hook that up. That looks good to me. Oh, goodness. I mean, 6 cities is plenty. We can definitely make this work with 6. Yeah. We'll be fine with 6. That's actually okay. But would have liked to put a couple more around here over by Geneva. And we're going to primarily put districts maybe here, or do we just put, we're probably going to put a bunch of districts between these mountains actually. So maybe the districts over here are not as valuable. Let's come over here and hook up to Amber. I don't know if we get the happiness for it yet. I think that might still be banned. Oh no, we just had the World Congress, so we should be good on the Amber for now. All right, now you can put your harbor down. Auckland is about to go bye-bye. That Hawacha is very strong. And I don't think he's attacking with his crossbowmen for some weird reason. It's very unfortunate. Auckland is such a good one for us. Korea is going to be a major problem. I have the feeling she's already starting to run away with the game. We don't have a place for a pasture, so we'll let that finish. I mean, I do want the campuses and all that kind of stuff. Might do double campuses here, Osaka and you. I mean, obviously there's a good place for a campus there. Could also do aqueduct here, aqueduct here. Definitely could put a industrial zone there or something. We do, again, the Egyptians blocking us again, which is unfortunate. I mean, yes, campus there is obviously very good. But once we put other things here, campus here will be also very good. So, or we can go straight into the lighthouse. I mean, we're going to have housing problems in a moment, so let's go lighthouse first. I'm still stuck on that lumber mill thing. I'd like to put a couple lumber mills over here. Honestly, there's not much for you to do, my friend. I guess I can hook up the stone. Yeah, I mean, I'll trade with you, but not yet. Give me a minute. Let me get a better deal here in a moment. Hey, Gilgamesh, will you actually let me send you a delegation? Okay, maybe we'll be friends. I would love to be friends with you, my friend. See, I'm already calling you a friend. We have iron. Not her. Probably not. Well, that's actually a pretty good price. So we will say yes to him. And then we have no luxuries to buy. I think I will put the aqueduct here, planning on an industrial zone there. It uses up a really good tile. I get that, but it also becomes a good thing. Let's do trader first, though. That's probably a smart move. Do we have a place to build a water mill? We don't. Oh, no, you do. Yeah, you can build a water mill. Can we buy one? Yeah, why not? Let's just get the boost. I mean, I probably could have used the boost for the crossbowman, but I'm impatient. Gilga bro! Be my friend. We are friends. Oh, see, that's awesome. Oh, Korea. Can at least get some... Well, we don't have universities yet, so that does not matter. And Auckland is about... Oh, he actually is attacking. Good job. Is about to die, unfortunately. We're going to still sit on our 2 points then. There's no value in doing anything with them yet.
Defense is superior to opulence.
All right, nothing else here that we need to change to. Yeah, we'll just start working on some of these down here. There's our samurai right there. I didn't realize our samurai was cultural. I mean, it makes sense it's in feudalism now that I actually think about it, but I was not thinking about it being in a cultural side of things. I mean, we'll click the button. We do need to get some farms down somewhere to obviously make that useful. Alright, Tokyo here. It's going to have housing problems near-ish future. So I think getting the lighthouse is actually okay. Getting another trade route. You finished your builder, so I definitely want to go right into a district here. I mean, we can drop your campus over here. Right, that would be a good one, and then some other things around it. I mean, on that note, commercial hub here with another district there would also be pretty good. I think we go commercial hub first. And I think this is a pretty decent spot for it, because we are going to put more districts into those 2 spots. Alright, whatever's going to give us science. We are so far behind on science. A little bit of production. We'll go for it. 2 more turns, you'll be able to put a lumber mill down. I mean, I could drop some farms down just temporarily. I'm going to put farms anywhere over here. I'd want them up there, though. Little triangle of farms there would be fine. Well, you're going to grow here in a moment, so let's go ahead and move you up there to get ready for a potential farm. You, Mr. Builder. If we're going to put all our districts back here, then farms across the water is actually okay as well. So I'm actually okay with you moving here. Plopping a farm there. We'll put a couple farms maybe in a triangle here in a bit. Alright, let's go ahead and get you promoted up so we just don't worry about this anymore. Getting that in our back pocket and not having to worry about it anymore, I think is beneficial. Do we want to pop any of these? I think we're okay. Leave them as quarries. We're not going to be putting a lot of districts that way, probably. One more turn on our lumber mill. I mean, I guess we might as well go up to the gypsum because we can't do anything else with it. Builder can go and farm there. Oh, this is where that flood was earlier that we saw before we put our city down here.
Create with the heart. Build with...
I mean, I guess we'll go Granada. Haven't built any mines yet. I don't know that we are going to, because all our things are quarries. We have a mine there. We will have a mine here. I can see the argument for chopping that because we are going to have food for maybe fish and things like that. Putting a mine there. But yeah. I think we mined the amber, didn't we? So actually the mine here and the mine there should cover us. All right, let's go ahead and do the... Well, we don't need the aqueduct desperately. It just sets us up for a really good industrial zone later. Still, I kind of like the idea of just getting it out of there. It does use up a good food tile for us, though, which is a pretty significant problem. So maybe we hold off. What would we like instead? I might knock out a skirmisher, just go explore a bit. Bye, Auckland. I mean, you're still technically alive, but it's just a matter of him getting a... He could get a scout over there and take you right now. I mean, we could put some mines down just to say... I actually think the lumber mill down here is probably an okay move. 9 turns on you. You are putting the quarry there. You are putting the lumber mill there. I mean, we're still building districts, so that is the name of our game. You just finished your lighthouse. Let's go ahead and have you build your own trader. I might leave you here until we can turn you into a better vessel. This lumber mill here is fine. I don't think we're going to use that as a district, question mark. If we do change our mind, we can always get rid of it later. Okay, let's just buy this tile down here now. Because we are going to want to get the mine down here. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade you to a crossbowman. Well, no, we're going to wait till we can get the thing that gives us a discount, I think. You just finished your lighthouse, so you can build your own trader. You finished a builder. You've already got your harbor. So again, lighthouse for you does make some sense. You're having trouble growing, but we'll get a couple tiles hooked up here in a moment. Again, I'm continue to be happy helping Alexander here, even though he's not paying us as much. He's also the least threatening. If we get our samurai, I would not be as afraid of Korea. Samurai are so strong. That might eventually be a district, so I'm not going to worry about that one. But this one probably won't be. Alright, so that did give us our third mine. I thought it would. Wasn't 100% sure. Need to grow a little bit before we get some more farms down, though.
There is no easy way to train an...
I mean, I would love to chop that, but I do think hooking up the pearls is a strong idea here. About to get the mathematics boost. About to get the military boost, military engineering boost. So let's... I say about to. We're not quite yet, but we will be building an aqueduct at some point in the nearest future. Oh, I need to trade with you. Thank you for reminding me, although you suddenly already hate me. 3 turns until border growth. Let's swap off feudalism. I don't know that we're going to go encampment, I'll be honest. So I think we move up through that and get up to mercenaries. Get us our discount, get everything upgraded that we need to. Oh, wait, what? I swapped off feudalism. Oh, you need feudalism for mercenaries, so I just locked it in. That's awkward. Well, let's go back to that first, and then we'll worry about feudalism here in a moment. I think we hook this up first because we need a little bit of food here, maybe. Even though the other pearls would give us some money. We can actually get a good amount of money coming in. I mean, a lot of it's from those extremely amazing harbors. Let me see. Let's use our Pentax here and see what happens if we put an aqueduct there and then we add a industrial zone there. So it's still just +3. But then we could put an industrial zone here. And then that's a +4 suddenly. And then we'll put something here. Probably like a theater square. We need a theater square at some point, I think. I think it's going to be good for us. Something like that. Or entertainment. But let's say theater square. And suddenly we're getting some pretty good adjacencies here. I think something like that would work pretty well for us. We still need to figure out what you're going to put over here, though. Do we care about a holy site? I don't know if we care about a holy site. You might also put a theater square down at some point. It's only +1 there. But then we can add something here. I mean, you can put like a double, the government plaza, right? Could also just put a holy site somewhere, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Alternatively, yeah, I'll just plug in an entertainment complex just for a moment. Suddenly we're at +4. Yeah, so, and actually we could chop this down at some point, put an entertainment complex here. If we decide not to keep it as a, now we're at +6. Now things are starting to look interesting. I mean, I might still put the lumber mill there for now. But yeah, this is starting to look interesting. Let me see something real quick about, is there any districts that get a bonus from luxuries? Being next to luxuries? I don't think so. Let's come up here actually for a second. You are going to put a campus here. And we're going to put a campus here. And we're going to put a aqueduct here. And then we're going to put an industrial zone there. And I mean, Osaka could put an industrial zone there if we needed to. What do we want to put here? We've got the commercial hub there. We're going to put something here. Maybe just another theater square or something like that. Or honestly, you could be the government plaza. Because you would be, this would be a good place to have some extra, loyalty coverage. And then we're going to go and just mark down that we're going to have a commercial up here, I think. Just to kind of look at it. And that's starting to look pretty good. Got some really good adjacencies here. Nagoya is a little different because it's going to kind of be on its own. I mean, we definitely want to put something here. You do get extra gold for being adjacent to a harbor. I can actually see the bonuses now, right? So, anything have luxuries? I don't think so. I mean, I could almost see an argument for a commercial hub here just to give us something crazy. What if this is a harbor? Does that get bonus from the adjacent commercial hub? It does not. That'd be cool if it did. But that's a +4. I mean, I don't normally put both in one city, but because of the extra adjacency we get now, it might work out. Maybe a campus here. Actually, no. We're going to put the campus there. We're going to delete that one. And this would actually probably be an industrial zone. And the reason that would be an industrial zone is because we can plop a mine here. It's not a great mine, but it'll at least give us the boost for the industrial zone. If we want to go that route. Something like that. We're already at +6 here. I mean, this is potential. I'm not locking these in, but these are definitely some potentials. Yeah. Put a mine here. Does that add anything to that industrial zone? I don't think so. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it counts these two separately, right? If it's either 2 lumber mills or 2 mines, will give us the boost for the industrial zone here. Could put the industrial zone here in place of that. Put a couple mines down. That would work. Actually, that might work better. We're at a +4 now. We're going to leave that. Actually, we're going to leave that there. We're going to add a tech for a mine here. We're going to add a tech for an industrial zone there. Now we're at a +5. And then we can add a tech for something here. What do you get bonuses from? Canal. Yeah. We could technically put a canal there. If we so chose. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's not like it's going to do much else. I mean, that's finally a +8. That is starting to look a little more interesting. I mean, I would consider moving this thing out now, but... Let me just put an industrial zone here for a second. And then delete this one. And we're still at a +4. But I haven't put anything here yet. And maybe I put a... I don't know, entertainment complex or something like that. Now we're at a +5. Something of this nature. Again, not locked in, but I'm starting to like a little bit of this. Which doesn't mean this one doesn't have to be this anymore. It can be something else because that one mine is not going to help us. So we'll play this by ear. We'll just kind of figure it out. And I haven't even thought about this one. I think this one's just going to have to be the best it can be, whatever it looks like. All right. I don't normally put a lot of text down, but with Japan, I feel like we've got to kind of plan something here. Yeah. So you just finished your skirmisher, Kyoto. You know, I could just go straight to the industrial zone. It's not going to be a huge bonus and add this in later. That might not be a bad idea. I mean, our cities need to grow to get all these districts, though. So growth is still a very important thing. I want your culture and border growth, please. Really was ever just going to give us the most science. Can we like... I was going to say, we can do 2, right? We can say first sort by science, then second sort by gold. And that's perfect. Just go explore, my friend. You, Mr. Builder. Do I want you to be a lumber mill for a while? Until I decide to put the entertainment complex down at some point? I think so. Could also just put a lumber mill down here. Why do you have 2 food? You're both tundras. You're both lumber mills. Or lumber. Why do you... oh, it's hills. I did not see that. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep the lumber mill here for now. We can, like I said, we'll replace it probably later. All right, you're going to go to, I guess, Granada as well. You are still waiting on your 1 border growth to help with that. Get us another farm. You are going to hook up the fish. All right. Interesting. I think our biggest competition is by far Korea. She's going to be very problematic, but I think we'll be all right. All right, we do have an envoy we can send to Ban Urban. I get a gold, or I guess 2 gold, which is fine. Nothing else we're going to touch. Again, Auckland, poor Auckland. You're just dead. I mean, she's being very strange about killing you by not sending any melee units, but you are dead. We know that. You know that. It's just inevitable at this point. Yeah, this +8 is really solid. I mean, arguably I could put just more districts here, but we don't have that much, right? We don't have that much population to put more districts down. Hey, we can finally put a farm down. I mean, I do want to ultimately a trio of farms here at some point. We're not even close to a 10 pop city, are we? 7. Closer than I expected, I guess. 2 envoys. We do have... No, we don't have banks or shipyards. So we'll sit on those 2 envoys for now. Do I put the lumber mill here? Do I shop it for a mine? I think the lumber mill's fine. Got plenty of housing. You just need to grow. Like, you just need food. Which, I guess a granary would get you food as well. So, there is that. Nope, we're going to build your own trader. And I might actually have you focus on internal trade route. Something that'll get you some food. Let's swap off in military engineering. We are going to put an aqueduct down at some point. I keep saying it, but it will happen. I believe. We have enough money to get some more tiles. We want to get us another builder. Or some more farms.
And starts with mathematics.
I figure it's a matter of time before I guess you came over here, but why? Why do you have to exist? You're just going to cause havoc and troubles and be annoying. Let's get a builder here. You can put a farm there. And then we might even buy those 2 tiles. Just get a couple farms there real quick. Or we could buy that tile. Just put a diamond. All right, so monument's done. We definitely want to start getting some districts down, I think. Let's go with the campus first. Though I could see an argument for the industrial zone. Oh, stupid guy pillaged our thing over there. Oh, I hate barbarians so much. Have I ever told you guys that I hate barbarians? I don't know if I've told you that. They are literally the bane of my existence. They are the hardest opponent on Deity. And not really hard. Just the most annoying. The most annoying opponent. They slow you down more than any civilization will in the game. Oh, I hate you with a massive, massive passion. And it wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't for the fact that, nonsensically, barbarians are always the strongest units in the game, right? Like, they always get to be advanced to whatever the strongest, whatever people have researched the most, which makes no sense. Barbarians should be left behind in the dust. You should outpace barbarians. They should not be in a situation where they could just produce whatever the most powerful unit somebody somewhere in the world has discovered. That's a little weird to me. I don't think I like that part. But it is what it is. I mean, you might not be too surprised to see me just start playing with no barbarians. I'm doing like permanently no barbarians in the future. Just not worth it. Yeah, I got new deals available. Yay. Lots of new deals available. We're gonna get through a couple more farms here very soon. I think we just push through Naval Tradition and get it all the way done. And I think that'll be okay. Hey, we can be friends with Lautaro. That's good. Go away. Oh, of course you put a city there. Well, we're definitely going to buy these tiles then. Feeling very aggro. She's going to be very mad at me, but that's okay. All right. Builder's done. Let's go. Oh, I forgot you could put an aqueduct. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I don't know, my brain was not thinking about that. I don't think it's really what we're looking for, though. You know, relative to what else we want to put down. Let's go ahead and do the market. Get us a trade route here as well. 2 envoys, again, not really useful for anything. And we can put the one in Yrevan just to get some faith, I guess. Not that we're going to use it readily, but a little bit of faith doesn't hurt us. Auckland's still surviving somehow. I'm not sure how. Oh, I meant to swap off a few stirrups. That's all right. All right, see one more farm somewhere. Probably put it over there. I'm actually just going to go ahead and buy a builder here. To have it ready to go. And I'll just get our triangle here as well. The sooner I get our cities growing, the better able we're going to be able to put districts down. Go away. I mean, probably the 2 mines here. Or at least one of the 2 mines.
Here, the dark brown
Is that our first one? I think that's our first one. Wow. It has been very bad that we have not found any natural wonders this entire time. Like, where are they? Like, it's so crazy. Oh, I was going to make friends with Lautaro. Hey, we could finally sort of defend ourselves. Now come back, barbarian dummy. I'm not salty at all. All right, there's our boost for feudalism finally. Now we can push towards mercs, which, how many units we got? One, two, three, four, 5. We got the skirmisher 6. We just need 2 more. Yes. All right, well, let's get something here just to kind of help protect you. How long would it take you to build your own? 17 turns. Wow. All right, we'll go ahead and just get a crossbowman here. And then we will build something up here probably, or probably in Kyoto here in a moment to get the last one. I mean, I don't think culture bombs for us matter that much because most of our districts we're planning are going to be behind the front edge of our stuff. So, I mean, we'll still vote for us, but I don't think it matters. There's actually a couple people voting for no. What are you voting for specifically? Who are you voting for? Let's say her. Just to be salty. Nothing from Silk, which we don't do. We did get her. That's awesome. Oh, so she has no cultural border growth. That's pretty sad, actually. Workshop. All right, let's get us another. Go get us our samurai out, I suppose. Get us a samurai out here. Yeah, why not? Let's finish the triangle. And then you are going to go on alert. You will probably come over here and do the other mine. Have those ready to go. Policy slots. Yay. We could get some more builder actions, but we're not doing a lot of builders right now. 2 gold, 8 gold from the trade routes. Not bad. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, obviously, reducing the cost of purchasing tiles would have been good a little bit ago. Or knowing that we weren't going to have culture border growth from her would also have been good. But it does not matter too much. I still have no idea what victory type we're going for. No idea. Have not decided yet. Which is the cool thing about Japan. We don't have to decide yet. Getting up to caravels would be nice. Wait, we have an oasis here. I just remembered. Can we put an aqueduct? I don't usually put aqueducts next to oases because it's not usually a thing that comes into play. Man, these are such good tiles, but we want these districts in here. They're such good tiles. Yeah, okay. Well, that's obviously better. Because suddenly that's a +7. And we can still put like a, I don't know, entertainment complex or something like that here. Just for giggles. And suddenly we have a +8. Okay, this is good. This is really good. Let's go and get the walls out as well. Although I do need the builders here in a moment. Not time for your aqueduct yet, I guess. We actually don't have that much growth. We might be doing a lot of internal trade routes here soon. You can go ahead and do your own trader. You are just still chilling, waiting for the guy to come back. I actually want you to switch to your trader first as well. Get that out. Oh, cool. We can turn you into an armada as soon as we can turn you into a caravel as well. Well, I may hold on to you. Sometimes when we get that one, sometimes we'll get the one with the battleships. Just having an early armada battleship would be kind of cool. So I actually might just let you chill, my friend. Fine, we already got the thing for the samurai. We're not going to be building a classical or later wonder anytime soon. We're about to get our 8th unit, so mercs will be coming up here in a moment. Dust storm. There's our mercs. Definitely want to change policies at least for a moment. Get some things upgraded. Helps me feel a bit stronger. I mean, she's actually not that strong right now. Would not be a bad time to go after her if we really wanted to, but I don't think we need to. I changed my mind. Let's get this one finished off because I just remembered it has the adjacency for harbor bonus, which is really, really good. All right, I think it's time to get your aqueduct finally. Because it'll give us a boost for that. Although, honestly, no, we're going to hold off. And the reason we're going to hold off is because I want to keep pushing the food until we can maybe get to 10 pop, because that'll get us the next district. So we'll hold off a little bit longer. Apparently that guy's just not going to come back now that I am ready for him. Or at least more ready for him. I mean, we're still in a situation where none of these really matter just yet. Apparently our skirmisher does not know where to go, which is a little weird. I might just put you in a city and just have you be a defensive unit.
Will I make up the navy?
Oh, you know what? We could put a dam here as well, couldn't we? Not a river that helps us, actually. I haven't decided where to put your industrial zone, have we? So I guess a dam there. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We could put a dam in one of these two spots as well. We could put like aqueduct, dam, industrial zone. And then we'll give you adjacency for this as well. That could work. I'm just going to buy those 2 tiles just so we have them available. Is that what we want? The order we want to do it in? Aqueduct. Wait, can we put an aqueduct there? Yeah. Aqueduct. Dam. I mean, in retrospect, maybe the aqueduct there, dam there, and the industrial zone there would have been better, but too late for that. We're going to go ahead and delete you. And we'll plan on putting, I mean, we still have the trio farm, so I'm happy with that. So we'll still plan on putting an aqueduct here. And dam there. And industrial zone there. Suddenly it's a +7. That's not bad. I can live with that. What other options do we have for the dam? Let's get rid of you. Because it just occurred to me one other spot that could be useful. Put one there. Could put an aqueduct there. And that doesn't really help us that much more. So I think we're okay with what I've decided down here. Which does mean we'll go ahead and... Do we want to do the dam first? We probably don't want to do the dam first. Probably want to do the industrial zone first. Even though we do also still want a campus. I mean, yeah, it's +3 over there. I get that. But... Oh, we actually get +1 from the single adjacent quarry. Really? What's it up here then? +3, plus... Interesting. I still think over here, long term is still going to be the right move. So yeah. Short term, not amazing, but long term. Oh no, I don't want to go to war against you, my friend. Are we going to get to temp up? I mean, eventually, maybe. Does feel like it's going to be pretty slow. All right, let's go and get your builder out now. Hadn't thought about Petra here. I mean, there technically are some decent tiles here. Like Goya could do Petra and still have some okay tiles to put some other things. But no, we're going to be putting industrial zone here, and I think that's still the right move. I don't know if it's actually that valuable. We can go and just do your aqueduct. In the absence of anything else, let's do your trade route. Actually, do a trade route. Nothing we're going to do here. Can't flip anybody yet, so we'll hold off. Still holding in there, are you? Finally has a melee unit. Kill it! Kill it! All right. She is struggling. We actually have one of the strongest militaries, surprisingly. Yeah, we still don't want your aqueduct because we want your food. In fact, what I probably will do is I need to send trade routes here, get you to get to 10, and then we can do whatever we want with the aqueduct and stuff, because I think 10 is enough to get everything we want, right? No, it's not, actually. For some reason, I thought the entertainment complex was not counted, but it is. So we'd actually need to get to, what, 13? All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on food. I don't think it's going to matter, but I just want to make sure we are growing as much as we can. Although, in a moment, we're going to need the aqueduct because we're going to be running out of housing. I mean, the kill wall could be put down over here without much concern or issue. Might as well. I mean, it's a tile that we're not going to do anything else with. We can get it down. Awesome. Soon you will be a galley, my friend. In fact, soon you will probably be a galley armada. Maybe. Probably could put a city over here. Don't know that a city here would be worth anything, though. And we don't know anything west of there. All right, your trader's done. Good stuff. Let's finish your granary. Galley, again, still chilling. He's just not come back, has he? We're going to send the trader to Kyoto. Get the food, like we said already. Let's see what that does for us. At least get Kyoto to 10. We'll have to think about if we want to get it to 13 right away. I mean, I do, but I don't know if that's smart We're only 1 point away from a normal age. All right, so let me just lock in best food. Yeah, I mean, it's not much food, but every little bit's going to help here. Gets us down to 9 turns to 10 pop. Auckland finally got lost. I mean, I knew it was inevitable. It was going to happen. It's very, very unfortunate because that definitely cost us some production, which is very sad. All right, no worries. Skirmisher, dude, seriously. Just go park yourself somewhere at this point. You're not going to be cooperative, are you? Oh, it's because you can't go over naval ocean tiles yet. All right, we'll leave you on auto explore for now. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Tokyo also needs to grow, quite frankly. Really not much for you to work on, is there? So I think we just go either campus or harbor. Let's go campus. At least your aqueduct is not as punishing. Still, I don't know that that's super relevant or super needed right now. I'm going to do the same thing with you. Go campus. You got a trader done. I mean, getting your commercial hub down, getting your industrial zone down, all those things would be good. Industrial zone at least would make everything else a little bit better. You are going to need the granary. Relative. Actually, you're actually about not that far away from 10 pop, surprisingly. I'm going to focus on Kyoto first. Get Kyoto to 10, and then we might move traders around after that. It's going to lower how much gold we get for a bit, but I don't think that's a problem. All right, you are going to go out and protect this guy as he goes out and repairs things. Hopefully you do not die 2 turns before you become a caravel. I'm going to say no, but we will talk to you in just a moment. Oh, your PC's fan gave out. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, Braden. I've had that happen before. It's never, never a good thing. Something, PCs need to be cooled down. Kind of important. How's it going? I'm doing good. How are you? Apologies, I don't know how long ago you messaged. I got in the zone for a bit there. I'm not going to lie. Oh, did we just lose 4 pop? Really? Wait, where was that flood? Oh, no, it was over here. Never mind. I was like, I don't see any flooding. That's her. Poor, I feel sorry for her now. Not really, but we can pretend to feel sorry for her. I mean, I don't know how... I really have not figured out how I want to lay this out yet. It'd be cool if these islands were just a little bit closer, so that way the harbor was like in that spot, and we could still get adjacency on those 2 slots. That would be kind of cool. But it's not. I have no idea what I want to put here. Till further notice. All right, keep going with whatever food you can. Want to get you capped out here as quickly as possible. 6 turns, that's not bad. Again, I think I would like to get you to 13 and then do the aqueduct, but I think we're going to need the aqueduct before we get you to 13, actually. Oh, I forgot to trade with people, didn't I? That's good, good. ATS. Is that the... whatever, against the storm or something like that? Is that what that one is? I don't know if I understand the... I think that's... I'm assuming that's what that might be. Alright, let's get you turned into a caravel. And... oh, we could... oh, because we lost the production on that. We could get the 1-turn aqueduct now. I mean, yes, probably the smart move. I know it's going to take up a food slot, but just getting that down because it's going to be so much cheaper right now. All right, builder repair. Yeah, we got 4 on, but we can get Cahokia. So, yeah. I mean, I would love to flip like Geneva at some point and Taruga. Honestly, both of those would be really good ones to flip. So let's get the one to Cahokia for now, and we'll come back to that later. I forgot to trade again. I need to remember to talk to the people.
All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told.
All right, we'll definitely be changing some policies here in a moment. Yes, let's get you strategics on the iron. No, we don't like you. And we'll purchase those. Perfect. Let's change policies. We don't need the discount on upgrades anymore. 24 gold from the harbor adjacency is pretty solid. I mean, we definitely want that one somewhere. Wherever that might be. We definitely want it somewhere. I do like the 5 and 5 here. Probably better than just the +1 production, honestly. That's 10 total resources overall. Guess we'll leave the 2 gold for now. And we'll go with that. We're going to get a tin pop soonish. Do we want Merchant Republic? Actually, we probably do. Yeah, I think we do want Merchant Republic. We're going to be putting more districts down. All right, so Aqueduct is done. I did slow down this a little bit, but I think it's going to have to be okay. I think we should do a round of campus research. I mean, are we even close? We're not even close to a great scientist. That's a pretty good great scientist, though. That's actually a really good great scientist. We would love that one. Oh, that's a pretty cool great engineer for us as well, because that means both of our districts in our workshop and our what am I trying to say? Workshops and factories will both produce culture, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I feel like that's worth going for. To the extent of if we can get enough gold from somebody, there's just no way. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get 3,000 gold very easily. Wait a minute. Actually, we might get closer than I thought. This will get us to 1,500. That'll get us to 2K. All right, we'll come back to that. I think if we get up to 1,500 gold here, I think we can make it work. And obviously by then, this will get a little bit cheaper, though more than likely Korea will grab this one very, very soon, which is unfortunate. Because that is actually a really cool one for us to have. Just thematically, if nothing else. All right, do we want this caravel to just go out and about? I think we kind of do. Go exploring. You can do something. Oh, we lost the quarry. Well, that would make sense to get that fixed. Ooh, fishery improvements would give us some food. That is true. I also like the double adjacency here. Actually, where she needs to be with the double adjacency is... Where were we going to put the... Oh, right here. Because they will give us the 10 here and the 6. Yeah, that would be perfect. She needs to go there. Are we good on loyalty now? Yeah, we're perfect on loyalty. So we're going to move her over there. Because that will give us a massive amount of gold. And then we will give her that promotion. Yep. I think that's really solid. And even tax collector would be good as well. Because this city's actually going to be growing pretty good. More incentive to go ahead and do the commercial hub. Did we ever get... Yeah, we got into normal age. I mean, we could swap to industrial zone logistics. I mean, Singapore is actually a pretty good one to get boosted up because we do have some production coming in. So we'll do that. That'll give us a little bit more production, and that's good. Let's swap off education. We might eventually get a great scientist. If nothing else, we do have other things we can work on. Actually, let's go work on military engineering. Where's our other ship? Is there an easy way to find it? It can't be that far. Wait, do we not have 2 ships? I thought we had 2 ships. Oh, there it is. I was like, I'm pretty sure we got 2 ships somewhere. Where can you go? 10 turns there, I guess. That'll work. Because that'll give us our second caravel.
Blast.
Or you could just die before you get there. Because reasons. Watch this volcano erupt and kill him. You... Okay, you're building your industrial zone. That's the only other one we're going to have so far, right? Yep, it is. I mean, 2 more turns and I'd be willing to pop this. Actually, I would say 3 more turns. If we can get this industrial logistics, just a little bit of it, we might hope that that's good enough. Hey, we actually have some niter. Can we cover that up? Oh, that ruins everything. That ruins everything. Wow, that's garbage. Such garbage. Wow. That is garbage. I don't want the niter. Go away, niter. I literally don't want the niter. I don't need it. I could get, if I want niter, I can get it from somebody else. We're not going to need it. I do not want this. That is so garbage. Oh, I'm very frustrated by that right now. Yeah, because the city's stuck. The city can't grow now. Wow. I mean, I get some housing from the dam, but that just runs everything. I cannot believe that. Of all the, like, anywhere else but there. I cannot believe that just happened. I mean, this industrial zone over here is going to be garbage now. Oh, man. Yeah, because it's not going to be enough from that. Wow. And that's not a hill, right? So sometimes it's hard to see the hills, I'll be honest. I'm so angry right now that that just blew up in our faces like that. It's a double whammy. Again, we don't get the housing and we don't get the production. I wish you could get rid of the strategic resource, to be honest. I wish we could just get rid of that. I do not need that niter. I mean, honestly, I need that niter so little. I'm probably going to leave that as a farm. You guys are guys are going to be mad. There's going to be niter here with a farm here until the end of the game. I'm going to be stubborn about that too, because I'm so mad that that niter just popped there. We're going to leave that as a farm. We will never connect that niter. There you go. There's just no like, I could sell the niter for gold, but I'm not going to need the gold, so I will just do that. Oh man, I'm so angry right now. Wow. Man. Worst thing ever. I've never been... I don't know if I've ever been disappointed about getting a strategic resource. And I am so massively disappointed right now. You actually have a promotion. Where'd you go? You there? Okay, if you survive here in a moment, then I will, I guess, give you a promotion. I didn't realize you had one. I should have given it to you already. Okay, we'll go to there, and we'll get you your promotion. And then we'll make you move the rest of the way. Oh, man. I mean, the gypsum, the niter, we have been blocked by so many things in this game. I don't really want to put that there because I think we're using that food, aren't we? We are. So I'm not really in a hurry to plop the industrial zone over there just yet. I mean, I can put the theater square, I suppose. I mean, I'd like to get one down at some point. Same thing kind of with you. Even though I do want your aqueduct at some point, it just doesn't need to be happening right now. Really what you need is food. Two more turns. If we make it 2 more turns, I think we absolutely get that engineer. But what that means is probably it's going to go away next turn. Because the turn before I want it is when it goes away. That's how it always works. I still have no idea what I want to do over here. It's kind of funny. I mean, industrial zone here might be work useful because we could have a couple mines here. It's not gonna be great, but it could be mildly useful. This is a +4. It's not great. Honestly, we'd probably almost be better off. What if we put the, what if we went ahead and just put the commercial up here? Get the double adjacency thing going, or at least the adjacency here. I still don't think that's also that good, to be honest. And then something over here. Here's what we could do. We can do theater square here. And we can get rid of the fish. Right? I think at some point. Oh, wait. You cannot be placed on... Oh, I hit the wrong one. Okay, sorry. Water park. Gets us a +4. Now we do lose some gold here, right? But I think we get it back being with this, right? So like if I were to get rid of you, we're at a +7 no matter what, right? Oh, but I'd have to show that I'm chopping that. No, it counts. It's counting it. We get 2 from the adjacent. So it basically doesn't change this at all. But it does give us some extra boost here. That might work. It's a little weird. And then we could put an industrial zone somewhere. Maybe. Honestly, we could actually just put the industrial zone here if we wanted to. Put us up to a +7 here, which is not amazing, but it gives us something, maybe. Something along those lines. That's a lot of districts, though, right? 1, 2. That's more districts than this thing can support. But we'll plug in some stuff. We'll figure out what we want to prioritize later. That'll go away. Obviously, a lot of these can't have all the districts that we want them to have. But as long as they can have some of them, I think we'll be okay. So the real question is, do we want to put the commercial up here? Honestly, maybe we just go back to what we were going to do before. Thinking about doing before. And just put a mine here. Since we're not going to be able to support that many districts anyway. And an industrial zone there. Still gets to this +4, still gets to the +7. This becomes a +6 suddenly. And whatever else we want to do with that. Alternatively, we could put a campus here. It's only +4, but everything else stays the same. Something here. Problem is that I actually kind of want to put that something here right now, whatever that is, because this is the one I want to put down, I think. Unless I buy this tile, which I don't want to do. It's a really tough question. Is there anything else you could build? Not really. I think the industrial zone makes the most sense. So we're going to do the industrial zone. Because we're going to be able to put the culture building in there. One turn. Is it still there? Probably not. It is. Oh, it's going to be gone this next turn. I know it is. I know it is. All right. We want it so bad. So that means it's going to be gone. You actually could go and just get rid of this then. If we're going to plan on getting rid of that at some point anyway. Although, well, until we get that down, that's actually not a good idea. So never mind. What we'll do is probably go hook up the pearls instead. Actually go do that. Come on. And we're at 10 pop, which is awesome. Okay, so. He's still there. Yes. All right, we're definitely going to get you. We're definitely going to get you. So, a couple things first. We'll look at that. I have horses. I guess I have horses. You can have my horses. Iron. You can have my iron. You cannot have my iron. And then purchasing, nothing there. And exchanging, we need a lot, but probably her. It's a lot of gold, but it gets us a really good person right now. More than we need. Actually, I should have gotten a little bit less, but that's okay. We can use the rest of that gold for something else. Honestly, we can get the Great Admiral here in a moment. If we so choose. Okay, so you finished that. I still do want to get you to 13 pop. That is still a thing we're looking for achieving at some point. But I don't think we have to rush it. I think we can get the theater square down now. And the entertainment complex later. We've got plenty of amenities. So we don't need the entertainment complex super fast. But we do want it. We also put a preserve down apparently at some point. Or just housing. Honestly, I hadn't thought about that. We could put some neighborhoods down as well. All right, so theater square. It looks like it's going to be the good move here. Where's our guy? How close are you? 5 turns. All right, we'll get you over here. We'll get our second caravel. We're going to not look at the niter ever again. And by that, I mean I'm going to look at it every time I look at that city because it makes me angry. All right, exploration. Got a little bit more boost than I meant to, but that's okay. We'll get civil service now. I mean, we're going to start building a lot of buildings. in a lot of places, I think. So we're going to go with that. Leonardo. I think it's going to be so good. Good amount of culture coming in. Once we get everything rolling, we're going to have so much culture coming just from our industrial zones of all places.
The taxpayer. That's someone who works for the federal government.
I think we're still okay with a lot of this. Yep. Actually, we'll have 2 markets at some point as well. Come to think of it. All right, let's go right into that workshop. Although we need the housing. I mean, I wish we could put a aqueduct down, but no. Actually, we need the dam. Let's do workshop first, into dam. And that'll work. All right, you can go away. We know that you're going to be at least something. I mean, +5 is not what we wanted, but it'll have to work. Can't grab this guy now. Honestly, we're going to do it naturally. I don't think we have to pay money for that. Still have not decided what we're going to go for as the victory. We're still very flexible. We can go culture, we can go science, we can go anything we want. Hey, we can actually finally be friends with you. You know what? After all that mess, why not? Oh, you don't want to be friends. Never mind. I changed my mind. I don't want to be friends with you either.
No.
Spain. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing 1. All right, we will be getting your universities at some point. Probably will not be killing a unit with a musketman, though. You want to give me niter just to rub it in my face? That's kind of rude. All right, so that gets us Merchant Republic, which we definitely want to swap to right away.
If you see a castle under...
These are good. These are good. That's good. Yeah, that's fine. It's not much, but it's something. And then maybe just the unit maintenance at this point. Yeah, there's really not much else. I mean, the amenities could be useful as well. Probably amenities are actually slightly better. It will also encourage me, now that we're not going to be going to war with her, it will encourage me to spread my units back out. Make sure we're covered everywhere. So you can go there. You can go there. All cities should have a defensive unit now, and that'll give us plenty of amenities there as well. I'm happy with that. All right. You just need to grow. You need trade routes. And actually, we're going to focus on food here as well. You just need trade routes to help you. And we can get a builder to not really connect much, honestly. Keep going with the campus research grants, I guess. We're miles away from a scientist, although that's a really good scientist as well. All right, my friend, go explore it. Go away. Stupid barbarians. I don't know if I've told you guys before, I hate barbarians. We got so many amenities. I mean, we've got to be capped everywhere, right? All of our cities. Super happy. They are all super happy. Your production is garbage. Your food is amazing. I will focus on production. I do want to get your industrial zone soonish, but I also want to get your commercial hub. I mean, this is just, yeah, there's just nothing here. I think we're going to go industrial zone first. Oh, I need to swap that tile. It's not great, but we'll make it work. I mean, we'll play nice. We'll play nice with both of y'all. Why not? You can be friends with the world. Oh, it actually failed. Interesting. All right. What is our most important thing? Getting you housing or getting you production? Probably getting you production. All right, so you are the luxury guy. Yeah, you are. Any luxuries we don't have? We got amber, we got pearls. Do we have wells? We do not have whales. All right, let's go get some whales if we can. Where's the closest whales? Probably those up there. Some right there as well. Whichever one. Oh, there's some right there. Never mind. 6 tiles away, or 6 turns away. Okay, we'll take that. Get us some whales. I'll be happy with that. Oh, I can swap off guilds if I wanted to. We will get a second market. Why is your workshop damaged? Oh, spy. I was like, it wasn't the volcano. We're protected from that. Okay, yeah, spies do exist. All right, let's go. I guess we'll go with food as well, because I mean, getting you a little bit quicker growth is not the end of the world either. All right, shows us down to 22 turns. Getting better. Once you get your industrial zone, I think things will go a lot better for us. You know what? We do have enough money for another trade route. Right, trade away those pearls. Nobody wants them, and I'm surprised. There's tons of pearls everywhere. We'll just go with max production still. It does get us a road, which is cool. All right, builder. You could chop, because we do want to eventually turn that into a mine. I think is what we decided. So that seems okay. All right, we got tons of amenities everywhere. We will not be having amenity problems anytime soon. I want you to continue doing food or gold or something. No, we need to send you to Shizuoka to get you up there faster, I think. Maybe. You know, I am going to work on campus research grants. I mean, I kind of swapped off for a moment, but this would be a really good one to get. If we could. Oh, that's a good one as well. Oh my, why do we keep getting amazing ones? I mean, I forget that these are all like right there neck and neck. Can you do? No, you can't. Okay. So you're going to do campus. That's fine. You are, we don't care about the walls. Let's do industrial zone here. Anywhere we can do industrial zone, we will do industrial zone. Anywhere we can do campus, we'll do campus. Unless you got something else you could obviously build that would make more sense. So in your case, we're going to do campus. In your case, we're going to do industrial zone. Unless you have something else, you'd have the workshop. So we'll do the workshop first, although we can just buy the workshop, which I think we will. And then you will go right back into industrial zone. And I think that's good. Yeah, I think this is actually going to be good for us. If we can get both of those, that would be pretty massive. All right, you need food primarily to continue to grow. Although I think you only need one more district that we care about. The other ones are not population districts. Wish we could abstain. Do we still not have alliances? I just realized.
It's not the towering sail.
All right, this is Shizuoka. So you need, right? Actually, let me come back to you. Make sure you are that person. Let's go there. We're not going to be getting an armory anyway. I mean, yeah, gold is great, but I just, well, you're about to grow to 7. And actually 7 might be plenty of what we need, right? So maybe we go somewhere else. Getting Tokyo to 10 would be good. And I think that's the next closest. So let's do that. Let's get Tokyo to 10. All right, we do have alliances available, so let's go through and see what we can do. I think just some of the people we've talked to, just they themselves don't have alliances available. Who's the best on religion right now? Mapuche. All right. Well, then we definitely, I think I had an option for that, maybe? We do. Oh, whatever. I'll give you gold. That's fine. And then, I don't really care after that. Just any alliance will do. Who's the strongest militarily? Basically us and Korea. And, I would say us based on the fact that we have more than half of her military strength. That is so shocking that we are effectively the highest military strength. I don't know. Let's go economic with you or something crazy. And then we'll go like culture with you. And the reason I did it that way is because I'm okay with giving him more culture because he's not making that much anyway. I don't want to give him more culture because he's actually at the highest. Because if we do decide to go tourism, then giving him more culture will be hard for us.
Listen, strange women lying in ponds distributing swords is no basis for a system of government. You can't expect...
We're not going to swap governments. Guess we never got our second market. That's all right. I mean, it'll come around eventually, but it's not worth waiting for anymore. Workshop is done here. I do really want to get the dam out as soon as possible, just so we don't worry about flooding, at least from this side of things. So we're going to get that out. And then you are going to go for food. And what else? I'm a long ways away from either of those. Still never made our Armada, but I was kind of holding out for potentially a better thing down the road.
Every man should make his son learn some useful trade or profession, so that in these days of changing fortune.
It's +8. It's not bad. It's not amazing though. Just haven't got the rest of our stuff hooked up to make that really good yet. Although Trade Confederation can go away. So we'll put that there. And do we want the campus or do we want the industrial zone? I think based on kind of what we're doing, I actually think the industrial zone would be okay. I do think we will get more of that adjacency very soon. Don't think we're going to get both of them. Maybe I'm being silly trying to bridge the gap and try to get both of them, but we'll see. All right, you actually can go ahead and get tax collector because the city you're in is actually pretty big. And then after that, we may go with like Pengala or something. And we're turns on our big gold deal. 14 turns. It's not too bad. All right, you're at 7 pop. So we definitely want to get whatever we're going to plan on doing next down, which probably would be the industrial zone right there. Which does mean we want to get a builder to go out there and chop that. And probably put a lumber mill there for now. We're not miles away from the industrial zone. We are pretty far miles away from that one, though. I still think we don't get it, but you never know. All right, theater square would be good. I do think we need to get a builder out here, though, to be able to chop that. And I probably should have chopped that one first, come to think of it. That's okay. And get rid of the fish as well. Might as well, we can hold off on the fish a little bit longer.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers.
That one's pretty good. It's not relevant to us right now. So I think we're still good with what we got. I mean, this is the most dangerous of these two because he can hit us without us repercussions. So I think we will have the best chance of staying alive like that. We're going to keep doing campus. I know we can get a spy and things like that. We're going to keep pushing these as long as we have stuff available. You are going to... Could plop down the aqueduct now, and we actually kind of do need it now. That way when we chop, we will get a boost. What? Did I do the wrong thing? There we go. I just did the wrong thing. I just want to purchase your work. No, I don't. I want to save the gold. We just go for the workshop. Three envoys, still not enough to get anything important. Alright, we'll sit on them still.
Don't judge someone until...
Do we have enough to potentially go for this now? If we get some money from somebody. Oh man, Korea is just so good here. We need what? 1,300 gold? I mean, we can get it. We can get like, what, 900 and 400. Actually, I think we take that, and that, and then we'll just need less of hers at a worse rate. Right, how much does that get us? 400 away. So 500 just to be safe. And we'll go with that. All right, so that does get us a really good engineer. And now you can go to campus. Insta builds that. Perfect. And then we can go right into your industrial zone. And actually, we might just build the factory there. Just because it's going to be the one of the few that doesn't have a workshop already. Not bad. Not bad. I think we're in a good spot. I mean, this one would still be amazing. But I just don't see how that's even possible. She's just so far ahead. All right, probably need to get you out of there. You're actually going to be in trouble with all of those guys now. Get you somewhere where you can heal up. Wow, you've got a nice little island over here. All to yourself, don't you? That's right, we're going to get rid of this as well. In the meantime, I'll just do around a little industrial zone stuff. I'm sure there's always a reason why a few more points there is not going to hurt anything. I'm going to keep trying until we definitely can't get it. unlikely, but not impossible. I don't really see us getting us a great artist. So we'll just finish that one up. Oh, she took our stone over here. That's all right. Not the end of the world. Never hooked up this stone, and we also have this to fix. Oh wow, just look at the time. I was having too much fun. We are going to... Oh, hello, Skirmisher. Can you just heal up, please? I guess we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. Call this stream there. We will get this guy settled there in a bit, which is good. We don't think we're going to get the science one. I just can't see how that's possible, but... I mean, if there is a way, we'll try, but I doubt it. We are going to get our 104 gold back from Jadwiga here in 3 turns. Up a little bit, but it's just too far away, I think. Which is fine. But yeah, I don't know. I think not the most amazing start, but I think we're actually in a pretty solid place now. Don't get me wrong. She's got tons of cities, right? She's got massive number of cities. But I think we're going to be okay with what we got. I think we can make this work. We haven't even really started the snowball really yet. Once we really get the science rolling, once we really get the production rolling, culture, whatever we decide to do, I think it'll actually start stacking up pretty quickly. Cool. All right. Well, I do appreciate everybody who came out or who was watching the VOD either way. And we'll continue this next Saturday and we'll see where it goes. It's going to be interesting. She's very strong. She's extremely strong. So she's the one I'm probably most worried about. Everybody else I think we can handle, but we will see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you. And I really do hope you go join me again next time.